Hello. If you are watching this video, you probably are new to Blox Fuits, or you don't know what it is, or most likely, I force you to watch this video. Now, the big question is, what is Blox Fuits? The simplest answer is, it's an anime fighting game. It's free to play on Roblox, and it's really fun. But it's so much more. So I'm going to give you some reasons to play Blox Fuits and tell you some more about it. Currently in the game, there is two options, Pirates and Marines. None of them is better than the other, but they both have their separate traits. With Pirates, it's defy the Marines and battle other pirates, create your own pirate crew, and get a higher player bounty. My own bounty from killing players is 30 million, which is the max currently. And you can create your own crew, so you can have your friends be in a crew with you, and they'll be allied. Pirates can ally each other, and that's nice. And Marines, they're always allied. You can't kill other Marines, and you fight to kill the pirates. Their benefits are faster and cheaper ships, and you can claim bounty posters, which is good for making money. And both equally as good, but you don't have to pick one for the whole time. You can switch whenever you want, but it's a fun add-on to this game. Another cool thing is when you're leveling, there are 3 different C's, which is basically places for you to grind that are separate and that you can only unlock once you've reached a certain level. So from level 1 to 700, you are in the first C, and from 700 to 1500, the second C, and from 1500 to 2550, which is the current max level, and the max levels do change, that is the third C. And each new C provides new items, new stuff, and it's a very fun part of the game, and there's not a better feeling than finally making it to another C. Along with leveling up and going to different C's, that allows you to unlock new things, such as a fighting style, which is this. This one is called Superhuman. It's your melee, basically. You have 3 sets of abilities, and that's pretty simple. And then you got a gun, and this is called Kabucha. It's basically a slingshot. These are all super powered items. This one can fire a flame bird and a stunning air pulse. And you can also get swords. This one I paid for, but you can get most everything else for free. Actually, this is the only one that costs money to get that is obtainable in-game. And this has 2 abilities. That's all swords. And the name of the game, Blox Fuits. The game is called Blox Fuits, and you can get Blox Fuits. A Blox Fruit is a fruit that you eat and gain abilities. Now, most of them will have around 5 moves, and on a keyboard that is Z, X, C, V, and F, which you can see from the side. There's mobile ways, and I do not know about controller right now for how to use those moves, but you have all these moves. At the moment, I'm using Portal, which allows me to quickly teleport around anywhere with the gateway move. And yep, there's tons of other fruits. You can see that Look at these. These are all ones you can buy and get in other ways. When you get a physical fruit, and let's cut to a thing showing physical fruits. Now I'm about to show you a physical fruit, which is one you can hold, and you would come up to this guy, and this is in the 3rd sea. But if you're in the 1st sea, there's another place. You go up to this guy, you interact. Alright, the higher your level, the more it's going to cost you. At the moment, it's $407,000, I guess. I'm not really sure what the name of the currency is, but I'm going to call it dollars here. Random fruit. It's basically like a Wheel of Fortune spin, and you don't know what you're going to get. And it can be any fruit in the game. And boom, I got this. This is falcon fruit. This is a physical design. You can drop it if you get it physically. Oh, and he just stole it. I don't really care though. And you can eat it. Or you can get one permanently. So, see, it says equip, but it says view here. I'd have to pay Robux, but I've already bought this. So I can go ahead and equip this fruit. Now that's not physical and I can't drop it. But it does give me a set of abilities immediately. And I can switch to whatever fruit I own and want to use. And that's cool. Now let's get into another deeper part of the game, and that's race. Depending on your race, you have certain abilities. And this isn't black or white or anything. This is a certain thing in game, like human, rabbit, fish, cyborg, ghoul, or angel, and these are all races you can get. Now, in the beginning of the game, you will only have a fighting style, and it won't be like superhuman. It'll be called basic combat. You get that, and your race. Now, your race is going to be most likely human, but there's low chances you can spawn into the game with a different race, like shark, which can be shown by seeing fins on the sides of your arms, rabbit by seeing ears on the top of your head, or angel with wings, and those are the only ones that you can spawn into. Human doesn't have anything. And 2 other races that are not spawnable and you have to do a quest for is cyborg and ghoul. Now I have a scarf on so you can't see it. I am cyborg currently, and it's kind of weird on my skin, but it has this little metal band that signifies you're a cyborg. And there's different versions. Version 1 is what you'd start with, but you do a quest and get version 2, and then finally do another quest and get version 3. And when you get to version 3, you get a special ability like energy core. I don't know if you can read that down there. If I activate it, this is my race's special ability. I get an electric field around me that will damage people, and it's very useful. So that is a very part of the game that you're going to want to know about in the beginning, because it'd be cool to find out that you're a certain race that you didn't know about. So that's all for this video today. Leave any questions or stuff I missed in the comments. I did leave out stuff. This is mostly to try to convince you to play Blox Fuits if you don't already, and kind of shows you some of the cool stuff. So looking forward to seeing whoever's watching in game, and see you in the next one.